It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Gotta break through! First strike! Lightning slash!
Everyone... Hanging in there?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. Get lost!
Lightning slash!
I'm like bait to them!
Come forward!
Now,
It's a duel of the arts!
Ignite!
Freaking does
Take
it!
it!
Fine freak!
Look at me, just now!
Shia, can you take Commander of Heaven?
Phoenix Cyclone!
The enemy wields ours too.
You'll soon see about that!
Stardust!
I'm on it!
Strike!
Done!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Blow away! You're mine!
Lightning! Rage!
Blow away! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Blow away!
Air thrust!
Do it! Blow away!
We can really make weapons with this? Pow!
Where are you going?
I'll take you all
Mind
out!
if I do?
It's on! Take this!
Oh!
I'm not
Now
done!
are those rocks its skin?
Blow away! Eat this!
Hit him where it hurts most!
Healing circle!
Here I come! I'm not done!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Water, hear my call!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Free Blazer!
Raining distance!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Here's another!
It's over!
I'll bash you into the
Blow away!
Climb under you!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
You're finished!
I'll smash you! I'm on a roll now!
Hold nothing back! Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
Don't mind if I do!
Blow away!
Healing circle! What would I do?
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Thanks for the healing.
Just as well I'm here to stop.
Yeah, you too.
Take this!
Water.
I'm on a roll now!
Blow away!
Do it!
Glacial spear. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the dark.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Healing circle.
I really owe you one.
Searing flame.
Blow away! Blow
Do
away!
it. Got it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Out of our way.
You picked the wrong fight! First strike!
Heal.
Blow away!
Easy. This one's mine. Let the marksman handle this.
Raining blast!
Where are you going?
Blow away!
Do it.
Pick up in an instant! Impact claw!
Here, let me help.
Talon hurricane! You're mine!
All right. It's showtime.
Evil attack!
Magic is
No further!
burning. In here. Hear my call. I'll be
Blow
faded
away.
with blood.
We did it!
As impacted as always. I call astral energy.
Say no more!
I've been doing really great lately.
Right, here goes!
can carve through armor! Eat this!
I'm only getting started.
That's freaking dope!
Get on it.
If it curls up, time to get out of the way! Swallow away!
Lightning orb.
The airborne scoundrel.
I have
Job
no
for
limit!
yours truly.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
You got
Come on! You're done! Ready?
What would I do without you? I owe you, Dion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc, and the others truly are strong. What about me?
Pull away! Take this!
Breeze launcher! Dance in the
Ready?
wind!
Slap!
Air thrust!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Ready? Slap!
Where are you going?
Pull away!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Looks like we got them all.
My face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. Maybe you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Get lost!
I'm on it! You're done! Okay, here
There you
go!
You have to aim in the right area on their back!
Glacial spear.
Here, go for the weak point! I can do this all day!
Armor won't save now! I'm in the groove! Ready? Slap! Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
No choice!
Denied!
No further!
Swallow
there!
My astral energy!
Ready? Slap! Knocked
Hear
up!
my call! Their hide is thick as armor!
Ready? Slap! Come one, come all!
Illuminate the
Ready?
Holy
Slap!
Glimmer! Holy Lamp!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! No armor! Stop me!
Leave the
Remind
enemy's
me
arc
to stay on your
free!
good side.
No complaints here!
Feel it! This is
Ready?
annihilation! Shining Superdome! Alright, it's showtime!
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look flustered.
Prepare to be free!
Hey! I can do this all day!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil!
Rapid tear!
My freeze
Limited to here and now! Glimmer Dragon! Ready? Slap! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Mega Ray!
First strike! Blew away! I'll tear you apart! Ready? Slap!
Let's refrain from losing.
No choice.
Illuminate the dark! Come forward! I will heal you all!
Raining flash!
Healing circle!
There you go!
You came to my rescue
Do it!
again.
You need to be careful.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here's a healing arc! Extra energy!
Blow away!
Lightning!
Raining flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging storm! Flawless flight! Healing circle!
Swallow dance! Blow away!
Into the shadow!
Eagle assault!
Mega ray!
Raining flash! Blow away!
Watch this!
Raining flash! Eagle assault!
Magic field!
Raining flash! Blow away! Do it! Eagle time! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off.
Lightning orb! Healing circle! Where that came from?
Okay, here I go.
Healing flame!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a concern. No setting! Nothing here! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Right, here goes! First strike!
Where are you going?
Rip and tear! Raining flash!
Radiant
Blow
here!
away! Eat this! Rip and tear! Blow away!
There! Got it!
Raining flash!
Wind astral energy! Illuminate the flashing parts their weak points!
Take this! Watch this! Blow away!
You know what?
It's over.
Watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think, just keep swinging. Blow away! Watch this! In a bind?
It looks like you now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger.
This looks nice and tough. Gotta break through! Crush!
Eat this!
I'm ready to fly! Blow away! Try harder! My turn! First strike!
Anything in order is all mine!
Raining
This one's
flash!
mine!
Hold nothing back! Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Talon Storm!
Lightning orb! Illuminate the dark!
Blow away!
Now you see what I can do.
Watch this! You're
Holy
finished!
land! There!
Raining flash! Do it! Here I come! Ignite!
Eagle assault!
I'll
I'm
heal
just
you
getting
all.
started.
You're mine!
Star! Healing
Blow away!
circle! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm even stronger than before.
I misread the landing.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it? It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Blew away! I'm not done!
Do you require a hand?
In a bind.
Here's the
Blew
wall!
away! Blew away!
Freeze Lancer!
Smash you!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
I'll tear you apart! It was nice while we got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on it. Leave the target to me. Rip and tear.
Raven side is yours to be let free!
Alright, Freeze Lancer!
Blew away! Burn!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Let's get it
Now, in the groove.
Raining slap! Blew
I
away!
never miss! Here it is! Alright, it's
As
showtime!
impressive as always.
Do it.
Here I was.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here's a healing art! Carcade! Crossblade! Take dibs in the wind! And not in your dreams!
Picked up!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Shout.
Shiny
Come on, a rope so
Supernova!
fine, not too long.
Back into the...
Thanks, Shion.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Out of our way!
Blew away!
Armor won't save you.
Raining slap!
Glacial Spear!
Just
Here's an
on a
eagle!
roll, man. I'm ready.
Freeze Lancer!
Can't get out of this.
Wind Astral Energy!
Flame inside me!
Hit it work.
To be let free!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Ignite!
Eat this.
Into
Blow
the
it
show!
up. Rip and tear. They got me shattering.
Annihilation!
Blew away!
Illuminate the
Eternal
dark!
devastation!
Holy glimmer!
Raining slap!
Holy land!
Hurricane!
Hear my
Freaking does it.
You're on!
Eat dirt! Hey!
Shouldn't have messed with me. No, I won't give in.
I never miss!
I hope this
Blow
thing
away.
is medically approved.
Shiny
I'm not
Supernova!
done!
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
Illuminate the dark!
Raining slap! Through it!
Here's
Get!
evil!
Now
The
I'm
flame
free.
inside me, yours to be let free!
Lost my focus.
Blew away! My turn! Stardust! Not today!
Mega Ray!
Talon Storm! Brenda!
Holy Land!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm ready!
We did not a chance! My turn! Stardust!
Flame! Reload!
Lunarongo!
Hear me! Flame us! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Blew away!
Eat this! Where are you going?
No escape!
Thunder Field!
Raining
Where are
flash!
you going? Now!
Next!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope they'll listen to
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Eagle assault! You're mine! Raining flash!
Do it!
You're finished!
Watch
Chill!
this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll? Or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No
Shattering
choice!
of pieces! Attack time! One more!
Raining
Now you
flash!
see what I can do!
We natural
Blow away!
energy! Dance in the wind!
Raining flash!
Blow away!
Watch this!
Let's get you on this away! It's
In a
weakened!
bind!
This ends now!
Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Ignite!
It's down!
Blow away!
Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Watch this!
Field! Freeze laser!
Talon hurricane!
Lightning insect!
Rip and tear!
Radiant light!
Shattering of pieces!
Do it!
Attack time!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Put them
Blow
away!
This one's mine! Field!
Watch it!
More for the side!
Talon hurricane!
Searing
away!
flame! Reload!
Raining splash!
Here I go!
Just
Get in here!
This freaking does it!
More for the side! Our expert coming through!
I can carve through armor!
Mega ray!
I'm on it!
Into the here goes!
I'm not done! Blow away! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Right!
Now this is good! Talon hurricane!
Do it!
Raining splash!
Dragon!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Didn't even break a sweat.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too... Different for you to handle both.
as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. I'll tear you apart!
They're surrounding us!
That blew away! Now you see what I can do!
Celestial River!
Now I'm in the groove! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Raging Storm!
Raging
Cold Flash! I'll heal you all! Lightning Command! Where are you going?
Blow away!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Bob!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Steering Flare! Reload!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hold nothing back!
Perhaps now isn't the time.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial
The
Spear!
flaming
Here
tiger
we go!
is yours to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Force!
First strike! Blew away!
Now I'm in the groove!
Okay, chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame of Destiny! Supernova!
Rage
Celestial! Arcane
You're
Waterfall!
finished!
Freeze Lancer!
The heavens must be smiling.
Little help!
Swallow dance!
Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Blew away!
Mega Ray!
Blew away!
Back into the fray!
Raining slash!
I can carve through armor! Hit him where it hurts most!
Confiscated!
Raining slash! No further!
Glimmer Flame!
Blew away!
Here's the evil!
I'm just getting
Raining
started!
Blew away! Again! Here I come!
Holy flare! Holy land!
Flame inside me, yours to be let free! Blew away!
You know, Rob, one thing you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think! Just keep swinging!
Raining slash!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No choice! Raining slash! Blew away! Raining slash! You're mine!
Holy land!
Raining slash! You're mine!
The flashing parts are weak points! Raging Storm! Celestial! This one's mine!
Burn!
In a bind?
Great! Blew away!
I can carve through armor!
That's it!
Hold on to your heart! Here I go!
Ribbon can!
Blew away!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
Searing flame! Reload! Hurricane! Hear me! Eagle fly!
Blew away!
Supernova! Glacial spear! Here's the eagle!
Dragon shout!
Focus your attack!
Burn in hell!
Eagle assault!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
Let the marksman handle this! This one's mine!
Blow away!
Lightning
It's
orb!
over!
Illuminate the dark! Healing circle! Here I come!
Glacial spear!
Oh, you were gonna pay for that! Now you see what I can do!
We're not done!
Thunderblade!
Raining flash! This one's all mine!
I'm on a roll now!
You picked the wrong fight!
Swallow dance!
Raining flash!
What's this?
Raining flash! It's over!
You got company! Overseer! Mega Ray! Not on my watch! Dance is the win!
Away!
In here! Radiant Pierce! This'll come in handy!
Radiant
Raining flash!
Radiant Storm! More where that came
Rip and
from!
tear!
Celestial
Blow away!
It's weakened!
You're mine! This ends now! You're finished!
Done to done!
Here I come! Blow away!
Healing circle! Wind astral energy! Lightning condensed!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
No! Eat dirt!
Healing circle!
Leave the charge to me!
Rip and tear! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Blow away! Raining flash!
Hold on to your arm! Here I come!
This one's mine! Eagle dive!
Blow away!
Here's a healing arm! Purge malevolence! First
I owe you one.
Waterfall!
Here I go!
Blow away!
I can carve through! I'm on a roll now!
Light astral energy! Alright, it's showtime!
Take this!
Here, let me help!
Eagle assault! I'll finish you here and now!
It looks like you got this one covered!
I'll tear you apart!
Downfall! Not in your dreams!
No further!
Water! Hear my
Swallow
name!
dance!
Fernando!
Glimmer dragon!
Photon lightning condensed!
Lost my focus!
Here, let me help! Purge malevolence!
Here I come!
Arctic waterfall! In here! More for the sun!
Raining flash!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here's the evil! Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help!
Thanks!
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Well, watch it! The end blade
Ours too.
Stay away!
Again!
Healing circle!
I'm sorry to keep bothering you.
We've all got enough on it. Holy glimmer!
Yes,
Not
ma'am!
today!
Can't get out of this!
Holy hand!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Time to drop!
No! Get here!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
As impressive as always.
Here I come!
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
This one's all mine! Not today!
One more time!
No escape! Blew away!
Hold on to your arc! Here I come!
Blew away!
Annihilation!
Blew away!
Does it?
Mega Ray!
Talon
You
Hurricane!
require a hand.
Eagle Dive!
Lightning Orb!
Ready?
Alright,
Take
it's
it!
showtime!
Try harder! Can't get... Here!
I'll finish you!
You're not done yet!
Annihilation! Back into the fray! I can handle... Annihilation!
I'm gonna need more.
Here, let me help.
I lost my
First
focus!
I
aid!
owe you one.
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Hold on to your arc. Here I never miss. If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine. Holy glimmer!
This one's
Holy
all
land!
mine! Ready?
Will this help?
Blew away! Not today!
Again. Will this
You're
help?
mine!
Oh, violent darting wind.
Blew away!
Down,
Ready?
not on my watch.
Take this! You like me?
Try harder!
Anything in armor is
A
all
new
mine!
lease on life. Air
Take
thrust.
it!
Now I can carve through armor!
It's too much! Shouldn't have...
Mess with me!
Sorry.
I'm on it!
I'll bring you
tear
back
you
from
apart.
death to this. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Slash! You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death
Ready?
to this.
Slash!
First strike!
Blew away!
This can't be happening.
Pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Blew away!
I'll bring you back from death to
Blew
this.
away!
That's enough! It's time! Talon Hurricane!
Blew away!
Take this! The picture of hell!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Ready? Slash! You're mine!
Roll now!
Where are you going?
Ready? Slash! We did it! My turn! Not a chance!
Will this help? Healing circle.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful with the blazing sword and with my sword.
Now you see what I can do!
This one's all
Light
mine!
energy here.
Not
There
today!
you go. Don't let up.
No escape!
Eagle
Ready?
assault.
Slash!
Meteor. Searing flame. Let's take over flame. I'm out of ammo. My astral energy. The sky is mine. A banana. Let's go.
No further! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Blew away! Ready? Slash!
Eagle ray burning. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
What a relief!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. Will this help?
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
I can feel my precision improving.
Hey, is that it over there?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. Have you guys checked? Your equipment lately?
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it's still...
the past meets the... I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah. But you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that...
Law's right.
Right.
It's funny.
Where? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in, then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Did you know?
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then, I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself, I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegus.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Oh,
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you... I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegus and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know,
I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest.
We'll be going to...
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't...
Hey, Alpha!
Hey, shut up!
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really...
So now what? And if we're lucky...
There is an area of this...
Forbidden? Beyond that wall...
Thinking about...
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana, then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are...
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said...
The Danans among us.
What could be...
So...
Oh, whatever
You really have...
would that we have.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
Your lordship, I descended to...
Is everything okay?
Well, we've canvassed the city for information.
I didn't realize...
Tell me, Dohalim. With nobody left to run the show, I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renin homeworld.
But don't...
Only Kerr...
Even if the other
I would all...
To us,
And look...
What?
Ganabelt was so horrible to people, yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
I'm perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However...
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them, too.
Maybe there was more to the...
Yeah.
Volstagg had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
Pardon.
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from us.
It seems like the people on Lenegis don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganeth Harros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
When you think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Yeah, just...
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfrikt Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfrikt whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly...
You and me both. Though we are Renan by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then.
Doe?
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait,
Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness.
Is it true?
Each of us have our past.
Before, back in Menancia,
The mistakes I made there were not...
Did you mean what you...
She has more...
But you can't...
Whatever happened, I have no intention of... Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she...
Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Wow, this place...
Yeah.
You think?
Alphen,
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to... say thank you.
I see a medic...
This is...
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menancia. I command you.
Threat to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Freeze laser!
Watch this!
Blew away!
Lost my focus!
An astral beast?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Eat this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Eat this!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Dragon Shell!
Try harder! Blew away!
Where are you going?
Fire support!
Come forward!
Do it! Pretty slap!
I'm all set up! I hear me!
Denied! Take this!
Not today!
I'm just getting
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Those soldiers seem different.
What's this thing?
No holding back!
armor! This'll be a piece of cake!
Confiscated! Light acid rays and cascades! Searing flame! These ones can run rings around us! In here! Flame! I'll be ready! Out of ammo!
I'm not done!
Mega ray!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And bubble it to me!
I'm shooting flame!
Raining flash! Blew away!
Light acid purge below!
You're mine!
I'll tear you
Total
apart!
blade! Strike!
It's in the sky! In here!
Where are you going?
More for the stockpile!
Prepare to be seen! Burn!
This is it! Leave the torch now to me!
Watch it! Rip and tear!
I'll heal you
Raining
all!
flash!
More with that!
No further!
I'll tear you apart!
Blew away!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Shell!
You're mine!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! I'll finish you here and now! Power of one!
I need to be stronger.
Get lost!
It's time! Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Burn! Take this!
The normal creatures crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
I'll tear you apart!
Here I come!
Swallow dare!
Blew it! Get!
I'll finish you here and now!
Not a chance!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Eat this! Freaking does it! Combo dance!
I never miss!
Ready? Away! Ready and flavor! Take this!
Healing title! Air thrust! Hear my call! I'm just getting started! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Can't get out of this!
Burning Here!
Eat this! Blew away! Try harder! I'm on! Take this! Blew away! Here I come! Score! Blew away!
Not on my watch!
Eat this! You're mine!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Raining slap!
Healing
Ripping
circle!
hair!
In here!
Raining slap!
Now I'm in the groove!
Blew away! Blew away! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! First strike! I'll smash you! Blew away! I'll tear you apart!
Here!
Nice can't get out of this! I'm not done! Raining water dance!
That's Lunar Blast!
You're mine!
Lunar Blast!
Get awesome! Blew away!
Lightning orb!
Raining slash! Burn! First strike!
That'll bring you down!
Blew away!
Eat this! Illuminate the
slash!
dust!
First strike! You're mine!
Holy land!
Raining slash! Blow away! Blew away! Now!
Here's our healing art!
Whirlwind
Confiscated! Ready to go! So much!
Denied!
I'm nearly done for.
Take it!
Blew away! Try harder!
Careful!
Undo it! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.